Welcome back to another 3 Interesting Things. This is Dennis here at Acton Creatives with Chris Acton.
Yes.
And we are learning all the things that Chris does here with handbags. She makes some pretty incredible ones on a loom?
Yes,
Is that what it's called?
on a loom.
This is like a little wallet
They're all
here.
going to be different. Yeah,
That's
exactly.
cute.
Yep,
That's
absolutely.
cute.
This one, I always like to say, you know, where are you going to put your pass for the Indiana State Dunes?
Yep.
You know, you need something to hold just those little kind of cards.
It's got kind of like a little
Right.
purse
Clutch.
of sorts in the
Little
clutch.
And the
then-
3 crossbodies.
Right, that is definitely our first interesting thing
Yeah.
here with 5 different
Absolutely.
options
Number
for each of the 5 different styles of bags.
Right.
That all can be
Lots of
unique
uniqueness.
to you. And these buttons are beautiful too. What are the
Thank you.
What's the story here?
I've got a great girl out of kind of the central part of the state, and she is my own button maker.
I don't think it gets cuter than that with a handmade bag and handmade
Right.
buttons. Where can I go about
Absolutely.
finding
Thank
this?
you.
Where, if I was going to look for these guys,
Yeah,
where could I go?
I typically have some at the Chesterton Art Center, and then I do the European Market
great.
on Saturdays and online. So what we'll do is we'll take a necktie and cut it open and take out the guts.
Wow,
So
yeah.
they end up flat like this, and then ultimately I'll cut it into strips and weave it into fabric. I've got some here that you can see. So you see the little bits of neckties kind of in there.
Holy cow.
And what becomes fun too is that I've done some of these where it's a nice kind of custom option.
Right.
So if Grandpa passes away, what do you do with his ties?
Right.
Well, I can happily turn it into bags for the girls and the family.
This is definitely our second interesting thing here. So
Yeah.
you're saying you can incorporate neckties, even your own personal necktie, bring that in, or grandparents or someone else be able to incorporate into the handbag.
Right, into the
Using
fabric,
materials.
right
I've
there.
never heard of that. That is so cool. So I'm here again with Chris here at the loom, and this looks like something out of Edward Scissorhands. This is kind of epic. This
It
pretty.
is. And it took me about 10 hours just to set it up before I even started the weaving. If I do a bolt of fabric, it's maybe 7 yards.
Right.
That could be another maybe 25 hours to finish from there.
So you're looking for a bolt, you're looking up to maybe 35 hours even to be
It
able
could
to
be
do
as
from
much as
start
that.
to finish of setup.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
that is definitely our third interesting thing. 35 hours, this labor of love. So first, you have 5 different types of handbags, and they all can be unique to whatever a customer wants. 2, you've got neckties that you can incorporate directly into the material, which I've never heard of before. That's awesome. And 3, you're working with this beautiful loom, and it can take up to 35 hours then to do a bolt of yarn, which
fabric,
talk
yeah.
about a labor of love. This is awesome. Well, thank you so much for having me,
Thank
Chris.
you.
This has been
This was
awesome.
great.
This has
Yeah,
been great.
absolutely.